Welcome to Full Plate Diet TV. I am Dr. Diana Fleming, co-author of the Full Plate Diet. Thank you so much for being here. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking to Lonnie Carball. Lonnie is a licensed counselor who has been specializing for the last 9 years in helping people make healthy choices, lifestyle choices. Now, we all know that we have a holiday coming up right around the corner, and there's going to be some after that. So we really need help with these healthy lifestyle choices at this time of the year. So Lonnie, we really need some tips from you. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. And you know, beside family, friends, and football, Thanksgiving is about another F, food. Right. Lots of food. And that tends to be a disaster for somebody who's trying to lose weight. So what can we do?
Absolutely. The first thing is that people have a typical way of eating. Probably the absolute best thing for people to do is to continue to eat the way they usually do. Studies show that people who deviate less from their regular way of eating are going to be successful over the long haul. However, there is nothing typical about Thanksgiving.
I'm glad you said that.
So what I just said is probably totally unrealistic for most people.
I think so.
And so we need to have some kind of plan.
Good, okay.
And that plan can be as simple as simply, if you're on the full plate diet, continue to eat plenty of fiber-rich foods that are naturally rich in fiber and water.
Good.
Such as
fruit, vegetables, whole grains, beans. Right, and you know, I'm going to interject something here.
Sure.
It's all that fiber and water in those foods that fill you up. So when you eat those foods first, you have less room for the foods that don't have as much fiber and water, and those are the ones that tend to pack the pounds on, right?
Right. And another simple strategy that you can use is, and it's very, very simple. We have it as a blog. All you have to do is to take an apple, eat it about 15 minutes to a half hour before your meal. And studies have shown that you will consume 150 less calories at that meal.
Oh, that's good
so
to know.
Very, very simple strategy.
Good.
The other thing that you can do is after the meal, make sure that you go for a walk rather than go and sit in front of the TV and watch your football game or visit with your family and friends. Invite your family and friends to go for a walk with you. You'll be able to visit them as well.
Right, and the football game will still be there.
Hopefully it'll still be on. Yes.
Okay, now I got a couple. I don't want to forget these.
Okay.
Desserts.
Right.
There tends to be quite a few desserts at Thanksgiving. So how do we navigate that landmine?
Well, with dessert, it depends on your personality. If you're like me, you're going to choose your favorite one and you'll forget the rest.
Oh, how
However,
boring.
Yeah, well, so it doesn't work for everybody. So what you do is if you like all of them, just take a small portion, but make sure that they are small portions. And besides, if you have had plenty of fiber-rich foods to begin with,
good.
You're already going to be full, and you're not going to be as likely to overindulge on these foods, which are the ones that are going to pack on the pounds.
Right. Okay, so
right.
Water drinking, does this play a role in success here?
Absolutely, because a lot of times we confuse hunger and thirst. So on Thanksgiving Day, make sure that you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day so that when it comes time to eat, you don't make that confusion.
Right, and let me just interject something. He said water. Alcohol tends to be a part of Thanksgiving. Just remember, even though there's a lot of water in alcohol, it has calories. And remember from other blogs and videos, those liquid calories don't help us keep the pounds off. The brain doesn't register those. So the brain's going to be telling us eat more food when we've been taking in calories in liquid form. So be really careful with the alcohol, the eggnogs, and all these fruit punches. So any other tips?
The other thing is to remember the main purpose of Thanksgiving. The main purpose of Thanksgiving is not to gorge ourselves with food, but it's just that, to be thankful for all the things that we have in our lives.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for these tips, Lonnie. And thank you so much for being with us. We'll see you next time on Full Plate Diet TV.